good with y'all? What's good? We tuning in for another video, another build episode, trying to make some more progress on the Monte Carlo. I got to figure this wiring out, man. That's what's on my mind. I went to the parts store, I picked up everything I need. I'm gonna go back and hit this over with some paint too. I was just looking at that. But I got the lower radiator hose, ended up running with a flex hose. They would have had to order the pre-bent. I got the thermostat housing. Got a new one for a straight to come out straight out, so you know we can fix the we can put the gauges in and hook up the heater hoses and all that good stuff. I have the heater hoses, headers all the way on. The only reason I haven't put the spark plugs in over here yet is because I want to make sure I ain't got to go back down there to that starter, which I should, because I done thought about this, man. I got everything right. Only thing I can think to check is my ground, because I know the engine has to be grounded, which you see I use the factory ground strap right here, but I think it's paint on the back of the block, which I don't think this should matter because the thread's going through there. But still, to be on the safe side, I'm about to take it off and scrape right there, scrape the paint off where it's at, and hopefully they'll fix the problem, because I can't see anything else I got going wrong. I left it just like it was. You got your big cable going down there. You got your other 10 gauge wires that are in the car going down there to the starter. Then you got your one wire, which is your ignition, going to the solenoid. And I have all of that right. And this cable feeds back to the alternator to give your alternator recharge. It's already hooked up. So I can't think of nothing else wrong. And I got my negative grounded. I got it grounded like it was from GM. It's right here. That's how GM had it. So only thing I can think to check is my ground strap over there, which is about to be my next move, man. I'm about to scrape that and check the ground strap, and hopefully they get it. If it don't, I'm gonna move forward with getting this stuff put together. I'm gonna do that, thermostat housing gasket, then we'll change the plugs over, and I'll go ahead and get the radiator in and stuff, since I don't have to fool around up there. And I'm gonna go ahead and do all that, cause man, I slick want to try to crank this car today, and I can if I figure out this wiring thing. I can crank it, so that's my plan. But yep, y'all just stay tuned. So we checking in the wiring. The wiring got me bamboozled, man. I don't know. I don't know. So I done come to the conclusion I'm gonna do everything that I can do minus the wiring, cause I'm not gonna just sit here and focus on the wiring or whatever. If all else fail, well, I ain't no all else fail. I'm gonna call my boy Rick. Looks like a job for Rick. I'm calling Rick, man. Go get my right side first. Yes, indeed. I'm calling Rick, man. Rick will come over here and boom, boom, be done. Wiring is my weak point, so that's why I need to make myself better. When you know where you're weak at, you work on it, make yourself better. Firm believing that that's my weak point. So I don't know it all. I say it all the time, y'all. I don't know it all, and I ain't claiming to know it all either. Come on this channel, you a newcomer, I say what I know, and sometimes I be wrong on it. I don't mind admitting I'm wrong. But one thing I don't like is a know-it-all. I don't like no know-it-all. Never did. You know, you can tell a person you know stuff humbly. It's just like me with videos and videography. I know that left, up, down, left, and right. But you know, when I come across somebody I see make a mistake, I don't just run them down in the ground and this and that. I just humbly tell them, hey, you know, you made a mistake, this how you do it. Everybody don't move like that though. So you gotta keep that in mind. Like I said, I don't know it all, but I know how to do a lot of stuff when it comes to these cars. I learned from my aunt. He wasn't taught me all this stuff. Then some stuff you learn yourself. You learn by mistake. For people probably wondering, man, where you learn so and so at? Man, from School of Hard Knocks, some stuff. Not the best way to learn it, but you know. But I'm getting this changed for the purpose of installing the heater hose fitting, cause I got my temp thing over there, my temp sensor adapter over there. For right now, I want to keep it in the intake. You can run it in the head too, which I have done before, but I don't prefer to run it in the head. So, and this a O-ring style thermostat housing, so you don't need a I take that out. So you don't need a gasket. Do not put a gasket on this. Say it come with the O-ring. So you do not need to use a thermostat housing gasket. This thing will get where it's supposed to get. There we go. It come with the bolts you need and everything. So we finna get this. See, this is time. That's what I'm saying, y'all. These gloves, man. These gloves, boy. I don't see how y'all do it. People like, get your gloves, man. I don't see how y'all. This why I don't work in gloves. I don't mind grease stuck in on my hands, man. I put that hand clean on there and that's it. The only thing I like about gloves, though, the one thing I can say I like about working in gloves, it keep a lot of that stuff from getting in your nails, though. Now, I don't like that. It still be getting in your nails, boy. That junk be in there for a week and a half. And the thermostat, I'm running a 190 in this engine. That's usually what they have from the factory, like a 190. Just so you have pretty good heat and all of that good stuff. Cause like I said, wifey gotta have all that heat, air, the whole nine, and want it to get pretty warm. So, you know, some people, you know, perform an engine, you don't run thermostat at all. Bring your temps down, but hey, like big meats, I mean, I had this, I really didn't need this in big meats. I only have a heater box. I ain't have to run a thermostat, but I put one in it because I knew where this engine was going. Get this tight now. Then after this, we're gonna go to the I'm gonna go ahead and put my spark plugs in on there on the other side. I know. Or either we're gonna, I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm gonna finish up on the intake. We're gonna switch the fitting over. We're gonna move this over there on that side and move that over here. So we're gonna have to Teflon take that. And after we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and install the radiator, since I ain't gotta be fooling around up there in the front no more, cause I got the little radiator hose. So we're gonna get all that put in. I'm gonna get this thing pretty much ready. Like I said, I'm gonna put the cap on and all of that, man. It's gonna be everything done except that wiring, man. That's gonna be the only thing left to do. So, and then I see, man, if Rick can come by here today, that'll be good. But he been working a lot. So if he can't, then we'll just get it whenever he can. Cause I gotta go to Summit too. Yes, indeed. Gotta make a power move. Got to go to Summit. Time to make me a purchase. Got some plans. But we got that on. Now we're gonna move to switching these over.
Cedra, you've done it again.
second end. We got the man, it be so hot, boy. My camera in the sun. We got the I'm trying to put this somewhere so y'all can see. Right there. Yeah. Nah, that ain't gonna work. Right there. So we got the plugs loose. So now we got Teflon tape. About to get these switched over. Put some new tape on there. I'm just screwing it in, cause man, hey, I got a paranoia, boy, about having open holes in the engine. I really do. So we're gonna take this up. Take this up right here. I know you probably can't see it that good, but y'all bear with me. Just nice. Uh-oh. Make sure you get all the threads. Got it all taped up good. Pop that in there. Man, I'm tripping. I just taped that up for nothing, man. We gotta put the heater hole fit in there. Why y'all didn't tell me nothing? Man, y'all about to let me look. Y'all finna let me put the plug back in there. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Hey, hold on, Jay. Hey man, y'all know I treat it like y'all right here with me. That's why I go back and read them comments and everything. But we putting the fit in here now. We getting it right like we supposed to. Threads only. Make sure you got all those threads on there right and good. Some up there. That is good. Now we good. Got that threaded good. Pop this bad boy on in here. Then we can hook the heater hoses up. Man, this time of year, man, I love working on a car. Feel good outside. You come out here and do your thing. Come on now, thing. Don't make this hard now. It's supposed to be easy. I'm trying to fight with this. Here we go. This him there. I know what I say, this him. Get that on in there, then we're gonna go over there and get the fitting in. The adapter fitting for the temp sensor. It's gonna be good to go. I have to make sure I don't overtighten stuff, man. Hey, I don't know my own strength, boy. Sometimes I begin to stuff get real, boy. I keep going. A little bit more. We getting there. It's good. Hit the other side. We're gonna Teflon tape this. Really don't have to, brass, but do it anyway. Nah, yes I do. I think it brass, when brass going into metal, I think. But I don't think that apply for aluminum. So, got Teflon tape. Teflon tape there. You're going in there, your hair all messed up going in there. I'm recording. Coming out here looking like thing 1 and thing 2. Getting it taped up, y'all, then we're gonna get this in. I wonder what's going on, man. Teflon tape coming off. Make sure you got all them threads. There we go. We're getting the spark plugs in now. Moving right along. Like I said, I'm gonna do everything except the wire. Everything except the wire, man. For real. So next I'm gonna put the gauges in. Cause I went ahead and bought a copper line too for the oil. For the oil gauge, went ahead and got that. So we're gonna run all that. Cause I definitely don't want to leave that open. Do not want to forget to leave that open. I mean to close that off. So I try to tackle stuff. I try to tackle stuff by its importance. So you have how important something is, that determines on where I tackle it. And something like that, the oil unit, the oil sending unit, you don't want that. You don't want that open and get it running fast and all that. Get excited, crank your engine up, and then you got oil shooting out your motor. So you don't want to leave that open. So that's why I try to, like I said, I try to tackle stuff by the important. The radiator not as important or critical, cause you ain't gonna forget a radiator. Not too tough. You ain't finna forget a radiator. I ain't saying it ain't never been done, but you really ain't gonna forget a radiator. So the gauge is gonna be next, and I have peace of mind. We have the holes in the intake plug, so we're gonna hit the gauges next. So all sending unit, and then we're gonna hit the temp sending unit, well, temp sensor, the temp gauge basically. So after we do the gauges, then I'm gonna run up here and after we do the gauges, then I put the cap on. We'll put the distributor cap on and wire it up, cause that's why I didn't put the cap on yet, cause I wanted space. I ain't want to be fighting to put that to screw that oil gauge on there. So after the gauges, cap and wires, we're gonna wire the engine up. Then we'll go ahead and put the carburetor on. I guess work from back to front. Put the carburetor on, and then we're gonna go ahead and put the radiator in. Do that last. I put the bottom radiator hose on, and we'll get the radiator in the car. And fan shroud and all. I guess the shroud gonna work. We're gonna find out. So we're gonna see if the fan shroud work and all that too. So I'm finna get these snug with the 5/8, and then we're gonna go open up the gauges, y'all, and then we'll get that all made up and all that good stuff. and check back in. Made up. I'm about to set this bad boy down right here. Boom, give y'all that good angle. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna feed it from the outside in, cause it work out better for me like that. So I'm getting this line straightened up behind the camera. I'm getting it straightened out somewhat so I can work with it and feed it through there. And then we gonna I get it in there basically. So feed it through there. Then I'm gonna go in there and see where it's going. Which I need to do that now. Alright, so I got it straightened out. So it'll go on where it needs to go. We can keep feeding it. Now I need to go check it again. And of course you're gonna have to cut this because it's way too long. And you need a pipe cutter, a line cutter like you use to cut transmission lines, obviously. Can't just take no nips to this because it'll pinch it shut. See, stuff like this, it would come in handy having two hands, having somebody help. You know, some cases it do make stuff easier, but hey man, when you're a one-man army, sometimes hey, you gotta find ways to make it happen yourself. That's the truth. You got to find ways to make it happen yourself, cause you ain't gonna have help all the time. Same thing go for life. So you got to find what works for you. Now let's see if I can do this without losing that piece. The little end I always lose. I got 3 more in there. I mean, no extra one. You got to have that end on there. You know that. So I'm gonna get it hooked up and out here. Then I can it easy hooking up on the gauge. Get it started. There we go. And it's a 3/8. See, it makes it so much easier when they cap off and the wires out the way. That's why I said I want to go ahead and do it now. And then I'm gonna run we're gonna run the temp gauge out here, get it in there, and after that we're gonna go ahead and put the cap on and run the wires, wire it up, and then we're gonna put the radiator in, and then we're gonna be done, because I ain't messing with no wires. I gotta call Rick. I got to call Rick, man. Job for Rick. Mr. Don't Panic. Tell you what, man, it's good to have good people. It's good to have good people on your side. I know that. Good to have good people on your side, but then you gotta know who good and who ain't for you too, though. I do know that. I learned that. You got to know who for you and who's not for you. That I do know. Sometimes you gotta learn the hard way. Sometimes you figure it out fast enough to get off running. So we got that through there. That's your access hole right there. Hold on, y'all can't see. G body, all the G on car pretty much. That's your access hole right here in the firewall. You really can't miss it. For people that might be looking for it. And boom, boom, just that simple. Screw it in the fitting, Teflon tape it, screw it in the fitting, good to go. So we got plugs in, all center unit on, temp center unit about to be in. We finna put the cap on next. The wire's already on the cap. Put the cap on, boom, 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 boom. Carburetor on, right at the end. I'm rolling, y'all stay tuned. All right, y'all, we checking in. This the tool I was telling y'all about. You use to cut that copper line. One of these. This is a line cutter. You know, you cut transmission line stuff. Get you one of those. It come in handy anyway. So you got to have that, cause you can't cut it with pliers and stuff. Like I said, to crimp it. Get you a nice round, even cut too. So now we about to get the distributor cap. We about to go ahead and get it on. Cause I told y'all I'm rolling. We rolling. About to get this cap on. Let me see. Get the distributor cap on. Left the wires on the cap because they already measured, of course. They go where they go. Set that spider up there. Let me show y'all something too. Some people might not know. Some probably do, some might not. The cap goes on a certain way. But if you find with putting the cap on, you look on the cap. You look on the cap right there. You see that? See that? It's a little part stick out right here. A little bump in the cap. You line that up right there. It's a spot in the distributor too. That's what it said. It'll set down flush. Okay, people that know that. I want to show y'all that. So I'm gonna get that cap on, get it wired up, and then we're gonna check back in, y'all. So stay tuned. Let's see. Down on with me. Hold on, I might show y'all the wrong spot on the cap. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Alright, let's get these spiders right here all laid out like they're supposed to. All in the way. Get this sorted out. I ain't about to fight with it. Not about to fight with none of y'all. Yes, indeed. I said I'm not about to fight. Not about to be fine with nothing. Feel like I'm sitting on something. Alright, so we getting this thing wired up, coming down to the wire. I got the odd cylinders wired. Now we finna do the even. 1, 8. I gotta get the wires back situated like they were. Man, here going everywhere, boy. Get them back laid out some kind of way. Let me see. Alright. About to get this carburetor on. Man, I hate I can't figure out the wiring thing. Cause I could crank this thing. All I gotta do is put the fuel pump on, man. I'm gonna do that last, literally. They're gonna be the last thing I do. Cause they're so simple. All I gotta do is run one wire up to the fuse box and mount the pump and split the hose running to the fuel pump. Running to the tank, I mean. It's a wrap. Oh yeah, y'all, I finally got me a 3/8, a Milwaukee 3/8 electric ratchet coming. I caught the most amazing deal ever. I had to get it. Caught the most amazing deal ever, man. I'll tell y'all about it when it comes, when it get here. But I had to get it. I couldn't pass it up. Wasn't even looking for it. But it was such a great deal. I had to get it. So when it comes, we're gonna review it. See what it hitting like. I'm talking about, I caught a steal on that one though. For real, I know I did. And new too. So you can't beat that. Even if it ain't new. It's in packaging and all that, but even if it's not new, it still was a deal. I couldn't pass it up, cause I know what they cost. Yeah, boy, I be real careful with these washers right here. These washers and nuts, boy, that's why I want to get everything on here, man. Like get the carburetor caught. Even with this plate, you still got some holes and openings. I'm like, man, there's just room for something to fall in there. So I'm like, man, we about to go ahead and get this carburetor on here. Ain't no need to wait. For what? Shoot, this bad boy ready. Screw that down some more. Shoot, we ready. We ain't playing around. Peace of mind. I just thought about it too. I gotta run an electric choke wire too. But I think that's it over there. I think it's a wire. I think I found it. But I'm gonna have to double check before I just hook it up. If I found it, they're good. If that is electric choke wire over there, where I think, great. But if not, it's all good. We'll get it straightened out. Let me see. Let me get this set up. Might have to adjust it, but let me see. Like I said, we'll get it straight. Oh yeah, this about to be a breeze. Perfect fit, boy, look at them. Perfect length, everything already, we good. Put them springs on them, hook all that up. Why wait? Hooking everything up. That's why I said, man, if I could figure that wiring out, this thing could fire off. It really could fire off right now. Pour some gas in it. That's what I was gonna do to fire it up anyway, or some starter fluid. Thing gonna fire off right now. Man, I ain't no quitter now. I'm gonna be thinking. I'm gonna be thinking what it could be with that wiring. Cause I tried the ground strap thing, still didn't get it. And I know it's something simple. They would kill me. My boy Rick come over here, man. Oh, Jay, you forgot this right here. This supposed to go like this. Boom, boom. I already know it. Then we're gonna happen. But I mean, I'm happy with the progress call. I'm way ahead of schedule. I'm way ahead of schedule. And I'm pretty much done. If we get this ready in here, hey, we good. Alright, taking in. Got the top ready to hold back on. Went ahead and put the breather on, cause like I said, my paranoia, I want nothing falling in that engine. Got the new bottom radiator hose on, flex hose. About to hunt down some clamps. Well, clamp for that side. Well, I got a squeeze clamp. I'm gonna take it off. Then I'm gonna hook the heater hoses up. I'm gonna go ahead and I need to cut this in. Where it's at? Not that. They're right here. I need to cut this in. I'll make it smooth. Put it on. Put the vacuums on. Go ahead and put that up there in the front. I think I just got that one big. I got it plugged out. Yep. Put that one up there in the front. And then we're gonna get a piece of hose to attach to the brake booster. Put it in the back. That'll be all the vacuums right there. So we're about to get this radiator set in here. I need a fan shroud too, man. I forgot this V6 fan shroud ain't gonna work. So if anybody have a V8 fan shroud for a G-body, up the top and lower piece, I need both of them. Please let me know. I'll pay for it, even if you have to ship it. I know it's oversized, but it's light though, cause it's on the plastic, so I pay shipping. If anybody got that or can find it, man, let me know, man. I will pay the shipping. I need it, cause it's gonna be kind of holding me up. I'm gonna go ahead and put the radiator in, but still need that fan shroud, cause it's not gonna. The fan not gonna work properly without that fan shroud, so I need that. And I'm waiting on. I forgot about transmission line. I'm still gonna be waiting on the transmission line, cause I'm gonna run braided line, so and put her a trans cooler. So that's gonna be the hold up. Transmission lines and cooler, fan shroud. That's it. I'm gonna hit Rick up after I get finished and see if he can get over here get the wiring straightened out. So let me go ahead and get all this done, then we're gonna see what we looking like. We checking in, getting these heater hoses installed. I got all the vacuums on the carburetor. I went ahead and did the brake booster over there, so we good. Now we getting these heater hoses. Alright, we checking in, y'all. We checking in. It's a wrap for today. Finished product. Everything is hooked up as it should be. I didn't put the clamps on because I don't want to use them old squeeze clamps no more. They too much to be dealing with. So I'm gonna go buy some clamps and put the clamps on. But I ain't want to clamp it anyway because I'm gonna have to put the fan shroud in and have to go through all that. And this right here is heater hose. Got that side bigger, so I need a 3/4 heater hose. Instead of that, I wasn't about to make that fit on there, and they don't supposed to go like that. So I need a 3/4 heater hose. Then I run that from that to that, and we'll have that straight. And that's it, man. I mean, if I had the transmission lines and had that wiring thing figured out, I could crank this engine right now today. Could pour some gas in there and crank it. So the next video, I'll probably be jacking big meats up, taking the fuel pump off of it, and so I can go ahead and putting it on here, getting it ready to run the wire, cause they're gonna be a whole video, man. Cause when I do that, I ain't doing nothing else. So I'm probably gonna do the next video, take that off of there, and get it mounted on here, get it ran. Then we can run that, hook the fuel line up to the car, and have that out the way. But yeah, it's tucked down in there, nice. Say if you got that fan shroud, please let me know. I need that fan shroud. Waiting on the braided transmission lines. When they get here, I run those and hook that up and mount the cooler. I'm gonna mount the transmission cooler out here. And yeah, man, we'll be good to go. So I'm gonna call Rick after I close the video out and see if I can get him over here. And yeah, that's it, man. We got all the gauges hooked up in there. They just laying in there. I'm gonna tidy everything up afterward. But yeah, good progress today, man. Real good progress. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I appreciate y'all tuning in every day. I'm out.